It was all smiles as Public Relations Officer for the Public Workers Union, Daisy Hazard, relayed the good news that government will pay the retroactive of the 4% salary increase to public officers at the end of this month. Hazard said Labour Minister Peter David invited the joint negotiating team of PWU and TAU to deliver the news on Tuesday.
Retroactive payment, which was outstanding and which government had previously asked us to accept in the form of a bond, which unions had rejected, that payment will be made. We have assurances from Minister Peter David that that payment will be made at the end of October.
The PRO confirmed that the payment will be made in cash.
It is not bonds at all. We are very, very happy to say it is not bonds. Government had previously asked us, the GNT had asked us to accept bonds, and that bond would have matured in a year from December of this year. And we rejected that, our membership rejected it. And that is why we are so happy that when Minister Peter David came back to us yesterday, there were no further negotiations, there were no further deliberations, but he just came with the very welcome news that government had, I believe they have found a buyer for the bonds, and so therefore they will have cash to make cash payments to workers.
She said for the unions it was a relief, noting the current climate and not wanting to be in a conflicting situation with government.
It is unfortunate in a way that we were not able to accept bonds, because if we did accept bonds, we would have received that money, let's say a year from now, with a percentage interest. But it speaks to workers' faith in perhaps the administration and in the future, that they were not willing at all to accept bonds. And I believe that in making this payment now, government has really taken a big step towards restoring the good faith of unions and among workers as to how workers are appreciated and respected and dealt with.
The retroactive had accumulated from the 4% increase owed from January to July. I am Gerald Joseph for GBN News.